I'm Elena Terry. I am a chef. I'm a member of the Ho-Chunk Nation. I've been cooking my entire life, but I've been cooking professionally for the past 4 years, and I've been in restaurants probably my entire adult life, off and on. So I do a lot of work with communities and outreach and educating on our indigenous and ancestral ingredients, not only in utilizing but in harvesting and cultivating. And I'm a big advocate for going back to our traditional food system. So today was about showing some of the staff in the area that work with our youth, that work with food service, how they could incorporate some of our indigenous ingredients into their everyday meals to help make a shift in the way that we see our food systems and really appreciate the bounty of what's around us and our traditional food. So we had bison meatballs, which had cranberries and wild rice in them.
Will offset some of that because it's nice and sweet, you know.
Had wild rice pudding with chia and fresh berries and maple syrup. Had seed cookies, which were pepitas and sunflower seeds sweetened with maple, and that was all that was in them. And we put some strawberry jam in them to make them thumbprint cookies.
What are these? Sunflower.
We also made a bean dip, which had tahini, onions, garlic in it, and roasted vegetables. So the vegetables are really root vegetables, and it's a great way to bring like the sweet potato and the carrot, and then we had some fresh bell peppers for a crunch, and we had some zucchini and summer squash brought from the gardens over, so we wanted to use everything that was. We also had some roasted tomatoes, which were really just tomatoes on baked for a few minutes with some olive oil and smoked salt. And we also had some tea that was sweet grass and wintergreen, and it wasn't sweetened at all, but it was a great palate cleanser and kind of helps you digest a little bit. A lot of people say food is medicine, and it is, but I think that the way people perceive that statement is incorrect. Like for me, the medicine is in preparing these dishes. It's in going out to the woods and foraging, or talking to the people that grow my food and building those relationships, and then very mindfully being in the kitchen with community and putting it together into a meal. And all of that is so healing for me. And I think that when we become a little bit more mindful of our consumption and our sources of food, then we just naturally consume less. We feel better. And the purity of our ingredients from nature is incredible. So teaching how to appreciate those flavors the way they were intended to, without a lot of manipulation or extra things added into it, is a way to connect with each other, and hopefully the community that's built around that can find their own medicine in our food.